Does this resonate deep within your fiery spirit? Has a flicker of intuition, like a spark in the dark, been trying to get your attention? I would be so honored if you would share your feelings in the comments below, because your story is a vital part of this collective awakening we are all experiencing together. And if you haven't yet joined our beautiful tribe of cosmic explorers, now is the perfect moment to press that subscribe button. We are in this journey together, and I want to ensure you never miss these life-altering messages the universe has in store for you. Now, you might be feeling a jolt, a surge of that warrior energy rising within you, and that is completely understandable. But before we go any further, I want you to know something absolutely crucial. You were chosen to receive this warning. This is not a coincidence, not a stroke of bad luck, but a sacred and divine intervention. Hello there, my magnificent and fiery Aries souls, and welcome back to Astrology Unlocked. I am your guide on this cosmic journey, and I have a feeling that you've tuned in today for a very specific reason. There's a hum in the universe, a subtle shift in the energetic currents, and it is whispering a message directly to you. So take a deep breath, center your powerful spirit, and gather close, because what we are about to uncover is truly extraordinary. Right now, as you are watching this, there is an energy coalescing around you, a shadowy plan being woven by someone you might never suspect. They are moving with calculation, crafting a deception designed to impact you in a deeply personal way. And the most heart-wrenching part of this celestial heads-up, this person is likely someone you have offered your trust, to someone you may have even championed, loved, and fought for with all of your signature Aries passion. A force far greater than any earthly deception is at play in your life, a celestial guardian that watches over your brilliant flame even when you are unaware of its presence. And this benevolent force has decided that now is the time. It is time for you to see the truth, to understand the landscape around you with a new and profound clarity. What I am about to share with you in the next few minutes will undoubtedly challenge your perception of your current reality. It may stir feelings of frustration, of hurt, and it may cause you to question the very foundations of certain relationships. But my dear, brave Aries, it will also be the key that unlocks you from a cage you didn't even realize you were in. Because the truth, no matter how sharp or startling it may be, always leads to liberation. And you, as the pioneer of the zodiac, the fearless leader, were born to wield the truth like a sword of light. This betrayal that is being orchestrated is not some random isolated event. Oh no, my friends, it is the culmination of a much deeper energy that has been silently gathering momentum around you like storm clouds on a distant horizon. It stems from those who are secretly intimidated by your brilliant light. People who feel a sense of envy towards your natural courage and your unapologetic way of charging toward your dreams. These are individuals who have realized they cannot control your fiery spirit, they cannot manipulate your direct and honest nature the way they do with others. And so they have resorted to a more insidious, more subtle strategy to try and dampen your magnificent flame. You've been sensing something, haven't you? That restless energy deep in your soul, that sudden feeling of hitting an invisible wall just when you're about to make a breakthrough. That inner voice, your warrior's instinct whispering that something is just off. Even when everything on the surface appears perfectly normal, your spirit knows. This is not you being impatient, my dear Aries. It is your powerful intuition, firing on all cylinders, attempting to sound the alarm of a hidden obstacle in your path. But you've been pushing past these signs, haven't you? It is in your nature to do so. You've likely told yourself you're just being paranoid, that you're imagining friction where there is none. You are a being of action and forward momentum, and you prefer to take people at their word, to believe in the good, and to trust in the connections you forge. You want to see the best in others, to give them the benefit of the doubt, because that is the honorable way, the warrior's way. And it is precisely this beautiful, trusting part of your nature that is being used against you. The architect of this deception knows you well. They understand that you sometimes battle with your own impatience, that you would rather charge forward in trust than be held back by suspicion. They are using your own noble heart as their primary weapon. My beautiful Aries, I need you to hear this message, to let it sink into the very core of your being. There is absolutely no weakness in pausing to listen to your instincts. There is no paranoia in recognizing when an energy feels misaligned with your own. You are blessed with this incredible internal guidance system, this gut instinct that can sense a battlefield before the first arrow is even fired. You are not given this gift to ignore it. You are given it to protect your sacred mission and to lead with wisdom and strength. Now let's understand the true nature of this impending betrayal. This is not about something as fleeting as money or a simple missed opportunity. Oh no, it's far more personal, far more intimate and destructive in its intent. This is about an attempt to undermine the very source of your power, your self-belief. It is a calculated effort to make you doubt your own vision, to question your incredible ability to lead and to pioneer. Someone is trying to plant seeds of hesitation and insecurity right in the heart of your greatest strengths. For my fiery Aries souls, born between March 21st and March 30th, your Mars-ruled spirit is doubly amplified. The betrayal you are facing is likely coming from someone in your immediate circle who is subtly attempting to undermine your leadership. They may be questioning your ambitious plans, suggesting you be more realistic, or creating small obstacles designed to slow your powerful momentum and make you doubt your ability to win. For those of you born between March 31st and April 9th, your path is illuminated by the sun, giving you a flair for creativity and a magnetic presence. For you, the betrayal is focused on someone who has access to your creative ideas or personal life. They may be taking credit for your brilliance or using intimate knowledge of your vulnerabilities to subtly manipulate how others perceive you, dimming your natural radiance. And for my adventurous Aries born between April 10th and April 19th, you are guided by the expansive energy of Jupiter. The betrayal here comes from someone who has pretended to support your grandest dreams, your biggest adventures, while secretly working to limit your expansion. They may be sowing seeds of doubt about your ability to achieve these big goals, all while smiling and cheering you on. But regardless of your birth date, my dear Aries, every one of you is facing the same fundamental cosmic test right now. Your innate ability to trust your pioneering spirit is being challenged by those who secretly benefit from seeing you hesitate. They thrive when your fire is contained. And here is the part of this cosmic message that will change everything. Here is the part that will fill your heart with a surge of power and excitement. This betrayal is not happening to destroy you. Can you feel the truth in that it is happening to awaken a power within you that has been lying dormant, a level of strategic wisdom you have not yet fully claimed? Think about it, my beautiful friend. Every time someone tries to block your path and you find a clever way around them, your inner general becomes stronger. Every time someone underestimates you and you prove them wrong, with your dazzling success, you expand your own understanding of what you are capable of. The very person planning this act of betrayal has no idea that they are actually serving as a cosmic catalyst for your greatest evolution. They do not know that they are forcing you to awaken a more masterful, more strategic, and more potent version of your Aries power. They are unwittingly preparing you for a level of clarity and focused intention that will completely transform the trajectory of your life. You have been avoiding looking at certain situations with your full, unfiltered Aries vision, haven't you? Because you know that when you truly look, when you allow your fiery perception to burn through all the pretense, you see truths that can be uncomfortable. You see the half-hearted efforts, the hidden agendas, the passive resistance. But it is time to stop shying away from this discomfort. It is time to embrace your gift of seeing things exactly as they are, no matter how messy it may be. Over the next few days and weeks, you will begin to notice the signs becoming undeniably clear. It won't be a whisper. For you, Aries, it will be a roadblock, a project that inexplicably stalls, a promise from someone that is suddenly broken with a flimsy excuse. You'll notice people who were once your biggest cheerleaders suddenly become critical or distant. You'll feel your energy drain after conversations with a specific person. Do not ignore these signs. Please do not try to rationalize them or bulldoze your way through them. Your first instinct, that flash of frustration and the immediate thought of, "This doesn't feel right," is the absolute truth. It has always been your most reliable guide. This plan against you has a certain rhythm, a timeline. It is not a single act, but a series of carefully constructed moves designed to chip away at your confidence and make you feel isolated when the final move is made. The person behind this wants you to be caught off guard, to feel confused, and question your own judgment when their true intentions are revealed. But you will not be caught off guard. Not anymore. Because now you are aware. Now you are alert. Now you can use your incredible Aries energy not just to act, but to observe. You can watch the game being played on the field before you make your move. And when you finally see the full picture, and believe me, you will, an absolutely magnificent thing is going to happen. Instead of feeling crushed by the betrayal, you will feel an incredible surge of empowerment. You will realize that your instincts were spot on all along. You will discover a depth of resilience and strategic wisdom within you that you never knew existed. You will understand that you possess a powerful ability to sense resistance and navigate obstacles even when they are disguised as friendship or support. My dear Aries, you have always known you were different. You've always felt that fire in your belly, that urge to lead, to create, to begin anew. But perhaps, just perhaps, you have tried to dampen that fire, at times to make others feel more comfortable. You've tried to be less impulsive, less direct, less you. This cosmic test, this impending betrayal, is here to teach you one of the most important lessons of your life that was a mistake. Your intensity is not a flaw. It is your superpower. Your impatience with falsehood is not a weakness. It is your divine protection. Your unstoppable urge to move forward is not a problem. It is a gift that can not only propel you to greatness, but can also inspire everyone lucky enough to be in your authentic orbit. The person who is planning to betray you has made a monumental miscalculation. They have chosen to challenge a force of nature. They have chosen to try and outmaneuver the zodiac's most brilliant strategist. They have chosen to try and extinguish a fire that is born of the stars themselves. And here is something that will empower you even more as you move through this. You do not have to meet this energy with a fiery confrontation. You don't need to create a dramatic scene or expose them publicly unless your spirit truly guides you to. True power. The evolved Aries power lies in strategic action. You can simply use this sacred knowledge to protect your energy. You can quietly sidestep the trap pivot, your direction, and withdraw your most valuable assets, your energy, your loyalty, and your brilliant ideas from the situation. Sometimes the most powerful move a warrior can make is to refuse to engage in a battle that is beneath them. But most importantly, you can use this entire experience to finally and completely stop apologizing for the magnificent being that you are. Stop trying to soften your edges so as not to intimidate people who are, it turns out, actively working against you anyway. Stop dimming your own light so as not to threaten those who feel insecure in your presence. This experience will act as a cosmic filter. It will not only reveal the fakes and the saboteurs in your life, but it will also illuminate with breathtaking clarity who your true allies are. It will show you who is truly riding with you, who genuinely celebrates your fire, and who is simply standing by, hoping to warm themselves by your flame. You will separate the soldiers who belong in your army from the spies who never deserved to wear your colors in the first place. And when this separation occurs, you will discover something so liberating, so wonderful. You will realize that you don't need a crowd of supporters. You just need a loyal few who are as authentic and courageous as you are. Your life will become streamlined, focused, and so much more powerful. You will stop wasting your precious high-octane energy on relationships that drain your battery, and will instead invest it all in the connections that fuel your soul and champion your mission. In the coming weeks, there will be moments of uncertainty. You'll question whether you should act on your suspicions or wait for more concrete proof. My divine guidance to you, dear Aries, is this: trust your energy. If a situation feels like you're trying to run through mud, there is a reason. If a person consistently leaves you feeling drained or frustrated, there is a reason. You do not need a signed confession to protect your own sacred fire. You do not need absolute proof to pivot away from people and projects that feel misaligned. Your inner compass is your most trusted tool. It will never ever lead you astray. The person planning this betrayal is counting on you to be your old self. They are counting on you to be so focused on the goal ahead that you don't notice the trap at your feet. They are counting on your tendency to question your own impatience rather than questioning their motives. Do not give them that advantage. It is time to question everything, not from a place of fear, but from a place of masterful strategy. Analyze the energy. Observe the actions. Use your natural ability as a leader to assess your troops and your terrain. Ask direct questions and watch how people respond, not just with their words, but with their energy. The truth always reveals itself under the light of your focused attention. My dear Aries, you are on the precipice of one of the most profoundly transformative experiences of your entire life. Not because someone is going to betray you, but because you are about to discover that it is impossible to truly betray someone who is completely aligned with their own power and purpose. Betrayal can only land on those who are disconnected from themselves, who rely on external validation, who don't trust their own energetic signals. But you are reconnecting with your fire. You are remembering the true essence of who you are. You are rediscovering your divine ability to navigate the complex battlefield of human nature without getting lost. And when this powerful reconnection is complete, you will become virtually unstoppable. Not just against this one person, but against any form of manipulation or deceit. The initial revelation might sting. It will certainly shatter some illusions you might have preferred to hold on to. It will force you to accept that some people are not who you wish them to be. But after that initial sting comes the greatest prize of all freedom. The freedom to no longer pretend you don't feel the resistance. The freedom to stop trying to be smaller or quieter than you are. The freedom to walk away from any person or situation that does not honor your magnificent spirit. And with this freedom comes a power you have never fully experienced before. The power to live with complete authenticity without any fear of judgment or rejection, because you will know with unshakable certainty who deserves a place in your kingdom and who does not. The power to trust your instincts completely because you will have proven to yourself that your inner guidance is infallible. The person planning to deceive you has no idea what they are about to unleash. They think they are setting a trap for a ram, but they are about to awaken a dragon. Not the vengeful or destructive side, but the side of you that is absolutely clear, brilliantly strategic, and relentless in its pursuit of its divine purpose. The side that does not tolerate manipulation, that does not engage in petty games, and that has no time for anything that is not in alignment with the truth. When this side of you fully awakens, you will become someone who is impossible to fool, impossible to manipulate, and impossible to hold back. Not because you have become hard or closed off, but because you have become so completely integrated with your own essence, your own fire, and your own sacred power. This betrayal that is brewing is the sacred catalyst for your greatest transformation. It is the cosmic event that will force you to stop hiding from your own magnitude. It is the celestial push you need to finally take your rightful place as a leader who not only weathers the storms, but learns to command the thunder and the lightning. In the days to come, as you see the signs and feel the energetic shifts, please remember this: you are not a victim here. You are a sovereign surveying your kingdom. You are not being attacked. You are being initiated into a higher level of mastery. And you will pass this test with flying colors because you were born for this. Every obstacle you overcome will fuel your determination. Every manipulation you identify will sharpen your strategic mind. Every failed attempt to hold you back will confirm what your soul has always known. You are far more powerful than anyone who would ever dare to stand in your way. The full revelation of this situation will arrive soon. It could be through a sudden insight, a piece of information you discover, or a situation that simply brings everything out into the open. But no matter how it arrives, when it does, you will be ready. And because you are ready, something truly miraculous will happen. Instead of feeling destroyed, you will feel reborn. You will realize you haven't lost a single thing of value. You have simply shed a weight that was slowing you down. You will understand that you haven't been defeated. You have been liberated. The person who planned this thought, they were handing you a poisoned chalice. In reality, they have given you the greatest gift of all, the opportunity to meet yourself in your purest, most powerful, and most authentic form. The chance to prove to yourself that you can navigate any challenge. The possibility of being reborn from the ashes, stronger, wiser, and more magnificent than ever before. My dear Aries, your gift of transformation is not just about starting new things. It's about alchemizing every experience, no matter how challenging, into fuel for your fire. This impending event is no exception. It will become yet another testament to your extraordinary ability to turn obstacles into opportunities, endings into beginnings, and battles into glorious victories. You are being groomed to become someone who not only overcomes challenges, but whose very presence radiates such authentic power that you naturally attract only those who are capable of honoring it. You will become a beacon of such clarity that inauthentic people simply cannot stand to be in your light, and they will naturally fall away. The betrayal that has been brewing in the shadows is about to reveal its secrets, and when it does, you will discover that the greatest secret of all was your own untapped power. A power that no one can ever take from you, no one can diminish, and no one can extinguish. A power that only grows brighter and hotter every single time someone tries to cast a shadow upon it. If you have journeyed with me to this point in our message, know that it is no accident. It is because your soul was ready and willing to receive this powerful activation. I now invite you once again to share in the comments. Have you been feeling this restless energy? Has your warrior instinct been alerting you to a specific situation? Your insights are so valuable, and they can help other Aries souls recognize the signs in their own lives. And please be sure to subscribe to Astrology Unlocked and turn on your notifications. This revelation is just the beginning of your incredible transformation. You will need guidance on how to navigate the discovery when it arrives, how to use this experience to empower yourself even further, and how to build a completely new reality based on this profound awakening. A betrayal is being prepared, but a warrior is being strengthened. A web is being woven, but the truth is cutting you free. A plan is in motion, but a far greater divine power is working in your favor. Trust the process. Trust your fire. And most importantly, trust in your magnificent power to transform any and every experience into your own heroic evolution.